Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a first impressions video with some check-ins on the Lethal Cosmetics Glitch eyeshadows. These are the first liquid multi-chrome eyeshadows from the brand, so they were so kind and sent me 3 of the shadows. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about these shadows and then show you how I created this look, and then we're gonna get into some check-ins so you guys can see how this shadow wore during the day. So let's go ahead and talk about these shadows. So they launched 7 shades. So they have Breach, Cipher, Deadlock, Entropy, Gateway, Payload, and 0 Day. And I received Cipher, Entropy, and Breach. So Breach is $21, Cipher is $24, and Entropy is also $24. Just so you know, it looks like some shades retail for $21, some shades retail for $24. I do have a code with Lethal Cosmetics. It's KHMakeup10. It is a code, so you guys get a discount, but it is not an affiliate code, so I don't make any money from it. Just gives you guys a discount in case you guys are interested in trying these. So a little bit more about this formula. It is a mind-bending multi-chrome shadow liquefied into a lightweight water-based formula for exceptional wear time and zero fallout. So the zero fallout part is definitely true. Now it does say this is a one swipe formula. So it says you can put this all over your lid or combine it with your favorite matte shadows or liners for that extra bit of multi-chrome magic. That is what I did. You'll see in the demo portion, I did use some of the Lethal Cosmetics matte eyeshadows before I use these shades. You will see instant results formulated with an ease of application in mind. These multi-chrome shadows don't require glitter glue or a wet brush to stay on your eyes. That is also true. You'll see that in the wear test and the demo portion. It does say that these are budge proof. They dry down to be transfer and rub off resistant, so your more stunning creations can last all day. They're somewhat water resistant but not 100% waterproof, meaning they're easy to take off, which is true because I told you guys in the demo I had these swatched on my hand just to show Instagram, and they did wash off when I was doing the dishes, which I think is a good thing because the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames that I have, these ones in the iridescent multi-chromes, are so hard to get off your eyelids. Oh my gosh, if you have sensitive eyes, you definitely want to stay away from those. The last thing they said is you can use the built-in applicator. I definitely used a few different methods to apply these, so you'll see that as well in the demo. And this is a 0.24 fluid ounces, made in Germany, and has a 6-month shelf life. So you definitely want to pay attention to the fact that the shelf life is a little bit shorter. So maybe just buy a few. Maybe you don't want to buy all of them because you're going to have to basically paint multi-chromes on your eyes every day, which some of you are into that. I totally get it. But yeah, these are the 3 shades they sent me. So let's go ahead and get into the demo portion of this video. So Lethal Cosmetics was so kind and they sent me 3 of their new Glitch liquid multi-chrome eyeshadows. So I do have these with me. I also grabbed some of the other liquid multi-chromes I own just to show you guys some comparisons. So I definitely thought of Scarab from Natasha Denona when I saw that Lethal Cosmetics was launching these. I also grabbed my least favorite product of 2021 so far, the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. So we'll talk about all of those in a little bit. So to test out these multi-chromes, I want to start off with using some of the Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadows as a base. And I grabbed the Velvet Dusk palette because I just thought these shades would go so well with the multi-chrome shades they sent me. So I'm just going to lay down some quick shades to go with the multi-chromes they sent me. And I'm just going to grab a blending brush. This is the Sephora Pro Crease. And I'm going to go into, I think I want to use this beautiful like mustardy shade all over the crease. Maybe some of that, oh my gosh. Maybe some of that poopy green shade. And my eyes are already prepped with the Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer that I've been loving recently. So pretty. Okay, now I'm going to go into the green, the poopy green shade. Their mattes are so powdery, so I just dust them off before I go near my eyes with them, and then that makes it really easy to work with. So I'm just focusing that on the outer half of my crease, and then I'm just going to grab a smaller brush I'm gonna grab this ColourPop E2 brush and I'm gonna go into this dark like purple shade just to put it on the outer corner. These are blending so nicely. I'm just gonna go back in with that Sephora brush and connect the dark shade and the lighter shade together. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go into the shade that reminds me of Scarab because it's like that green blue shade, and then we can do some comparisons. And I wanted to try out this thing I grabbed from Morphe on Ulta because I bought this to try it with the Twin Flames and I didn't love it. I feel like this formula is very thin, so I could probably just go over it with a brush and it should be fine, but I'm just gonna try this little doodad that I found on the Ulta website and see how this does. Okay, so that is a pretty good thin formula, so I didn't have to worry too much about it being gunky, but I kind of want to wait and see how this dries up before I put any more on. I wonder if I should put a little bit on the outer corner just because I want it to look like incomplete, you know? But there is the shade Cipher from Lethal on this eye. And maybe I'll do 2 shadows. I mean, I'm probably going to film my Sephora haul after this whenever that package gets here. We're doing it for science. And you guys really liked my wear test in my last video I did for the Hourglass blushes. So maybe I'll film a little wear test for you guys with these to see how long lasting these are. I did swatch these on my hand yesterday just to see how pigmented these are and things like that. And I will definitely say they're way easier to get off your hand than the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. These guys, I had to like scrub my eyes. So if you have sensitive eyes, I would definitely caution you because they do not come off easily. I have the second collection she launched. I don't have the original shades from her. I want to try Entropy on my other eye. This is like a beautiful purple, and I'm just sticking to that same applicator and I'm trying to spread this evenly. This one I feel like is going on a little more patchy than the shade on this eye, so I think I'm gonna use the applicator. Bear with me because I am doing this for the first time on video and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so it bothers me when things aren't like perfectly aligned, you know? I'm gonna wait for this to dry down. I feel like this one went on a lot patchier than the Cipher shade, so we'll see. I'm gonna let it dry down first before I put any more on there, and I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and I will be right back. Okay guys, so here is the final look for the eyeshadows. Now I did do a little bit of touch up on this eye with a brush because I really wanted to even out the application on this particular shade, which is called Entropy. I just want to let you know I put on a bunch of Lethal products with the glitch shadows to test them out. So I'm wearing the Lethal Cosmetics lipstick in Quest. I haven't worn this shade in quite some time, so I wanted to pull it out for this video. I also have this Lethal face palette on today, so I have the bronzer and the blush shade from this palette, and then I have the yellow highlighter from the darker palette. And Lethal Cosmetics did announce in this video that they are going to be selling these highlighters individually now, so if you wanted to mix and match, you can do so. I'm also wearing this eyeshadow palette, which you saw in the demo portion. I also grabbed the Hertz gel liner from Lethal and put that in my lower lash line. I'm also doing a wear test on the Kat Von D Good Apple foundation in a separate video, so stay tuned for that if you guys are curious about the wear test on that. And then I wanted to set my under eyes, so I did use the ABH powder. I was thinking of using the Kosas powder, but I wanted a loose powder because I baked a little bit under my eyes. And then I'm testing out this new concealer. My friend Angie loves this concealer. It's the NYX Born to Glow concealer in the shade Caramel. I wanted to try this out because Angie really loves that concealer. So that is everything on my face today. I did decide that I'm going to do check-ins so you guys can see how these eyeshadows wear on each of my lids. I'm not sure for how long, but I will try my best to keep these on for as long as I can. Now, I definitely have some first impression thoughts based on how these applied. So when I was filming the demo portion, I told you guys that I have these. I have the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames, and I also have the Scarab shade from Natasha Denona. Now, I do feel like the Natasha Denona Chromium shadow, I don't have enough experience because I didn't buy all of the shades, but I feel like this Scarab formula is definitely my favorite of the three that I've had experience with. The Danessa Myricks ones, you guys know I really don't like. I love Danessa Myricks brand, just to be clear. I just don't like this formula, so that one I would rank in last place, and I feel like the glitch shadows are definitely in the middle for me. I had really good luck with Cipher, but I had a tough time applying this shade Entropy, which is like the purple to green shifting shadow. So I just want to keep that in mind. I'm going to see how these wear throughout the day and things like that. So I'll keep you guys posted in my check-ins. But yeah, I did try these two shades. And then I also got the shade Breach from them that I did not swatch on my eyes today, so I'll have to wear that in a future video. But let me just show you guys quick the swatches of each of these shadows. So this is the shade Breach, which I think is one of their lighter colors. So this one flips like purple to blue. It's like a really beautiful shade, and I'll show you guys in the check-ins too. On my hands I'll have natural light so you guys will be able to see it better. And then this is the shade Entropy, which is the one I had trouble with getting it on my eyes, but it shifts purple to green. So I don't know if that'll pick up on my actual filming camera, but I just wanted to show that to you guys. And then this is the shade Cipher, which is that beautiful green to like teal shade. And that is this particular color. And as you can see, the size comparison for Natasha Denona versus Lethal is huge. And then let me just swatch the Natasha Denona one next to the shade. Yeah, these two are very, very similar. I think I'd heard other people comment too that the Chromium in Scarab reminded them of the glitch shadow in Cipher. So I will show these to you in natural lighting in my first check-in here after I'm done filming, but those are kind of my first impression thoughts. So I'll check in a few times during the day here, and yeah, we'll see how I feel about these at the end of the day. Okay guys, so it's 12:17. I just got done filming the eye look and swatches and like the intro of this video. I know the itching. We got snow, like, let me turn around and show you guys, but yeah, I don't know if you can see. Look at that. We have snow, and it's literally, what, like April 13th? Ugh, it's the worst. I'm telling you, the Midwest is the worst. Okay, I'm backing away so you can't see the whole mess in my house. But here are the two liquid multi-chrome shadows from Lethal Cosmetics that I'm testing out today. So far, so good. I don't think you're going to be able to see this in my like DSLR footage, but this color I definitely had to do some building up because it was patchy when I used that like spatula type thing. This one went on just fine, but I did have some finessing to do with this. But both of them are so beautiful, and you should be able to see the shift in the multi-chromes really well in this lighting. I really like my brows today. They look so fierce, and we've got, you guys love Teddy when he makes an appearance in the videos. This dog is ridiculous, and he has the most gnarly breath in the world, so he's got a vet appointment. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna have his teeth professionally scrubbed. So anyway, first check-in of the day is done. Maybe I'll come back in an hour or two. I haven't decided quite yet, but I hope you guys are having a great day. Hey guys, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I got so sidetracked. I started filming my Sephora haul video because my Sephora stuff came from the VIB sale. But anyway, here is an update on the eyeshadow, still hanging on. I've had this on now for what, like 4 hours? Yeah, about 4 hours. and it hasn't budged. So I have a feeling it's gonna last really good. As you can see, all the messes behind me. Oh well, it is what it is. Hey friends, it's 5:33 and I am making dinner. I don't know how to flip this camera while I'm talking to you guys, so let me just show you my really dirty stove. There it is. We're making beef flautas? Sorry. Sorry I messed that up, but I'm really excited. I'm so hungry. The snow is melting. That looks so nasty out there, but I just wanted to come on here, show you guys the eyeshadow. It's hanging on. It's looking good. So yeah. Also, I did do some dishes, and I just wanted to show you guys. See, some of it did, well, actually all the lethal ones washed off, because this one is the Natasha Denona Chromium in Scarab. So they're pretty easy to take off. I think a makeup wipe should suffice. Don't need to be scrubbing your eyeballs. But yeah, that is it, guys. 5:33 and they're still on and looking fresh. Hey guys, so it's 8:30. I've had this eyeshadow on for like a little over 8 hours, and honestly, I'm impressed. When I first put it on, I wasn't sure. I was like, you know, I thought it was like acting a little patchy, but the longer I've had it on, the more I've looked at the footage on the original, like my filming camera and my iPhone, I think it looks good. I don't think it looks patchy at all. I think maybe that applicator I used, the rubber tip, didn't do so good on this eye. But honestly, I really like this shade. I think this one is called Entropy or something like that. But you can really see like the multi-chrome on this one. And I'm so happy with these. I can't wait to try the other shade that I didn't get to try on my eyes, but oh my gosh, I think Lethal Cosmetics really did a fabulous job. When I filmed my video, I said Natasha Denona was #1. This was #2. Danessa Myricks was last place. But I think these are definitely giving the Natasha Denona Chromium Shadow a good run for its money. I just love this shade. I mean, you can see the multi-chrome. I'm shook. Anyway, I would love to get more of these shades, but I feel like 3 is enough with a 6-month shelf life. That's really not a lot of time for me to get a lot of uses out of these. But yeah, I really am so happy with these eyeshadows. And if you guys are interested, I would highly recommend checking these out, especially if you're in Europe, because I know it's not very easy to shop the US brands that have multi-chromes, and I know Cleona is always out of stock. So if you're into the liquid multi-chromes, these are pretty awesome, and I will link them down in the description box. That is everything for this video, guys. Let me know if you enjoy these wear test type videos. This is like only the second or third one I've ever done, so I never thought that this would be something interesting for you guys. But honestly, I, as a creator, enjoy doing the check-ins because I think it really adds so much more to the video, because you guys get to see how my makeup lasts after a couple of hours, because everybody can do makeup and make it look good for the video, but I'm literally in our master bathroom just using my lights in front of me, like, and this is just on my iPhone, so it's the front camera. I'm not even using the back camera. So I think my skin looks fantastic. I think this eyeshadow looks so beautiful. I will have the wear test of the Good Apple foundation coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Turn on that post notification situation so you're notified every time I post a new video. I think I will have a new video going up tomorrow, so I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!